So with that, sit back, relax, and let's get started. Number 1. Rihanna's Super Bowl halftime show. On the heels of her return to music, Rihanna is set to take the Super Bowl halftime stage in February. The National Football League announced in September that the singer would headline the show at Super Bowl 57 on Sunday, February 12th, 2023 in Glendale, Arizona. Rihanna recently released a single for Marvel's Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, her first solo song in 6 years. With sales of more than 250 million records worldwide, Rihanna ranks as one of the best-selling female artists ever. Her last album was 2016's Anti. Number 2. King Charles III's coronation. King Charles III will be crowned on May 6th, 2023 at Westminster Abbey in a ceremony that will embrace the past but look to the modern world after the 70-year reign of the late Queen Elizabeth II. The last time the world witnessed a British royal coronation was in 1953. So for many, it will be a once in a lifetime event. Camilla, the Queen Consort, will be crowned alongside her husband. The imperial state crown will be used during the service, which many speculate will be shorter and less extravagant than the 3 traditionally takes place some months after the monarch's accession to the throne, providing time to mourn his predecessor and organize the event. Number 3. The Walt Disney Company's Centennial. The company that started it all with a famous mouse celebrates 100 years in February 2023. Disney revealed its big plans to commemorate the milestone in 2021, which includes an exhibit at the Franklin Institute in Philadelphia, honoring the company's rich history and legacy. The exhibit will feature historical collections and artifacts from the company's archives, as well as a 15,000 square feet immersive collection showcasing characters and stories from the last century. Number 4. Warner Brothers Centennial Anniversary. The Walt Disney Company isn't the only Hollywood pioneer celebrating the Big 100 in 2023. Warner Brothers celebrates its centennial anniversary in April 2023 and has planned extensive festivities, with the Celebrating Every Story campaign. Warner Brothers debuted a new logo and a series of special programs, such as a 3-part documentary about the company's history on HBO Max. Number 5. The OSIRIS-REx NASA mission is set to return to Earth with its exploration results of the asteroid Bennu in 2023. Launched in 2016, the spacecraft has already gathered a wealth of data about Celebration. It will be the first U.S. spacecraft to return samples from an asteroid. Number 6. FIFA's Women's World Cup in New Zealand and Australia. Soccer fever isn't over, as the Women's World Cup is set to take place in New Zealand and Australia, just 7 months after the Men's World Cup wrapped up. The event, held from July 20th to August 20th, features 32 teams from around the world. The host countries, New Zealand and Australia, will be joined by teams from Asia, Africa, North and South America, and Europe. Team USA are the defending champions and have earned 4 titles at the tournament. Number 7. The Little Mermaid live action remake. Disney's live action adaptation of The Little Mermaid is set to hit theaters in 2023. Rob Marshall is directing the film, featuring music from the original animated movie and new songs. Written by Alan Menken and Lin-Manuel Miranda. Holly Bailey, one half of the music duo Chloe X Haley, stars as the mermaid princess who dreams of living on land. Jonah Hauer King stars as Prince Eric, the prince who falls in love with Ariel. The film features an all-star cast, including Melissa McCarthy as Ursula and Javier Bardem as King Triton. Number 8. Highly anticipated movies. 2023 is shaping up to be a great year for movie fans, with several highly anticipated films 4, the latest installment in the popular action franchise, is also set to premiere this year. Barbie, the comedy film based on the iconic doll and directed by Greta Gerwig, will premiere in the summer of 2023, starring Margot Robbie as Barbie. The movie will be the toy's first live action movie. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, the latest chapter in the adventure series, is possibly the last time fans of the franchise can admire Harrison Ford donning the iconic hat and whip. Number 9. Eurovision 2023. The 67th edition of the annual Eurovision Song Contest will be held in Liverpool, in the United Kingdom. Ukrainian band Kalush Orchestra won the 2022 competition, which normally would mean Ukraine would host the competition this year. However, due to the ongoing war in Ukraine, that isn't possible. So the global event will be in the UK. In 2021, 183 million people tuned in to watch the televised competition. Number 10. Major concert tours. It's shaping up to be quite the impressive year for concert tours. Several major performers, including Taylor Swift, Bruce Springsteen, and Janet Jackson, will all be launching tours in 2023 for the first time in years. And while there's yet to be an official announcement or tour dates, Beyoncé seemingly confirmed back in October that she's going on tour in summer 2023. Number 11. Social Security increase. Millions of Social Security recipients will get an 8.7% boost in England won the last Cricket World Cup in 2019 and are the defending champions. The event, happening in October and November 2023, will be the first time the event is entirely held in India. Number 13. MLB changes. Major League Baseball will be introducing some of its most radical rules next season, adopting a pitch clock and limiting defensive shifts after concluding modern analytics created a slower, less entertaining sport. MLB hopes the pitch clock can help reduce the average time of a 9-inning game. Number 14. A solar eclipse visible from the western U.S. On October 14th, 2023, a solar eclipse will be visible from parts of North and South America and the eastern Pacific Ocean. The eclipse, known as an annular solar eclipse, will occur when the moon passes between the sun and the earth, blocking out most of the sun's light and creating a ring effect. Number 15. Peak TV shows return. The Mandalorian, the popular Star Wars spin-off Disney Plus series, is set to return for a new season in 2023. Joining the lineup of TV shows returning next year are Apple TV's Ted Lasso and Netflix's Outer Banks. Succession is also set to return in 2023 with its 4th season. Number 16. TV show reboots. The beloved sitcom That 70s Show is making a comeback next year. Netflix's That 90s Show focuses on the original cast's children. The reboot will bring back many original cast members too, including Ashton original series followed the adventures of a young boy named Ong, who is the Avatar, the master of all four elements. Number 17. The 25th anniversary of James Cameron's Titanic. In 2023, Titanic, the epic romance film directed by James Cameron, will celebrate its 25th anniversary. The film, released in 1997, became a global phenomenon, breaking box office records and winning 11 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. The film is being remastered for a theatrical re-release in February. Number 18. Polaris Dawn. In March, Polaris Dawn, a private space company, is set to conduct the first commercial spacewalk. The spacewalk is expected to be a significant milestone in the growing field of space tourism. The space industry is closely watching Polaris Dawn's commercial spacewalk, and it is expected to pave the way for more such ventures in the future. Number 19. In 2023, The Phantom of the Opera, the long-running Broadway musical, is set to have its final performance. The musical, a fixture on Broadway since 1988, weathering recessions, war, and cultural shifts, will now play its final Broadway performance on April 16th. When it closes, it will have played 13,981 performances. Number 20. The grand opening of Super Nintendo World in Hollywood. In 2023, Super Nintendo World, a land based on the popular Nintendo video game franchise, is scheduled to open at Universal Studios Hollywood. The park, the first Super Nintendo World in the U.S., will feature attractions and rides based on the popular franchise Super Mario. It will transcend realms rumors and leaks suggest that both phones will feature upgrades and new features. Number 22. India set to surpass China as the most populous country. India is expected to pass China as the most populous country in the world, according to a United Nations report. And number 23. IBM debuts a 1,000 plus qubit quantum computer. IBM is set to debut its latest quantum computer, which will have more than 1,000 qubits. IBM's new quantum computer, Condor, is expected to be one of the most powerful machines